Reviews, reaction, satisfaction.
Welcome back, everybody, and thank you so much for clicking on this video, and thank you so much for your support. I truly, truly do appreciate you. With that being said, my name is Ken. Okay, you guys can just call me Ken. A lot of you call me Dad. I like that too. That's kind of fun. But anyway, you can just call me Ken if you want to. But this video today, we have been waiting for this one for a really long time. And some of you guys have been suggesting to me this video over and over and over. You're like, Ken, come on, dude, man. So this is going to be the Shiva Hom video from the movie Naan Kadavul. Okay, and I have not seen this. I have no idea what it is. All I know is that you guys have been suggesting this to me for a really long time. So we're gonna watch it. I'll stop talking, and it's about 6 minutes long. But I know that you guys are gonna watch the entire way through, right? Nobody's gonna click off, because if you click off, then yeah, that's just not nice. So watch the entire thing with me, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Okay? So here we go. Some kind of a ceremony or something here. Oh, whoa, what do we got going on here? Dude, I don't know how they do that. That takes concentration right there. Unbelievable. Alright guys, give me some information on here. I need you guys in the comments. Tell me a little bit about what's going on here. I will do some research afterwards, but please put that down in the comments. Is he carrying a sword right there? What is that?
अंड ब्रह्मांड कोटि अखिल परिपालना पूर्णा जगत्कारणा सत्य देव देव प्रिया वेद वेदार्थ सारा यज्ञ
meditation, learning and teaching.
सप्तलोक संरक्षणा सोम सूर्य अग्निलोचना श्वेत ऋषभ वाहना शूलपाणि भुजंग भूषणा
So I'm trying to figure out what that guy was. That's a cool shot right there. Listen to this portion of the music right here. Sounds awesome. Was that him as a young boy?
प्रपञ्चादि निष्कलङ्कोऽहं निजपूर्णबोधहं प्रत्यगात्माहं नित्यब्रह्मोऽहं स्वप्रकाशोऽहं हं हं
Dude, he's not messing around, is he?
मूलप्रमेयमो अयं ब्रह्मास्मि ओम अहं ब्रह्मास्मि ओम
It's one way to finish a fight, dude. With a meditation after.
अंड ब्रह्मांड कोटि अखिल परिपालना पूर्णा जगत कारणा सत्य देव देव प्रिया.
Did they think he was like burning inside there and he just comes walking out?
निश्चरा दुष्ट निग्रह सप्त लोक संरक्षणा सोम सूर्य अग्निलोचना श्वेत ऋषभ वाहना शूलपाणि भुजंग भूषणा त्रिपुर नासनर्तना व्योमकेश महासेन जनक पंचवक्त्र परशुहस्त नमः ओम शिवो.
Dude, I have some thoughts on some of this film work here, guys. I don't even know when this was filmed, but I have some thoughts on the film work here. By Bada. All right, I got a lot of thoughts here. Let's get into them. After doing a little bit of research, Naan Kadavul, it means in English, it translates to I am God. This is a 2009 Indian Tamil-based movie, of course. And I'm looking here, and it says that it was based on a novel, Ilam Ulagam. Okay, it's based on a novel, and basically it looks like just trying to do a little bit of research on the plot because I had no idea what was going on. And it basically states in the plot summary here on IMDb that basically you have this boy who was left in a town. Let me go back to it here so I'm just not making up stuff. I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. And the plot basically says this: after Redion's father leaves him in Kashi, he grows up to be an Agori, and I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. However, when he gets back to his family, he has a hard time adjusting back to city life. And after doing a little bit of research on what Agori is, because I wasn't too familiar with it, I've heard of it, but I wasn't too familiar with it. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of self-meditation, believing in reincarnation and like finding oneself's identity and all these things. And I could be a little bit wrong on that. That's just the research that I found. So if I'm wrong on that, I apologize. I'm not trying to be an expert here. I'm just trying to learn. Okay. So anyway, I can see how when you go from that culture and you go from that to trying to live in the city, holy smokes, you would just be a mess. It wouldn't work. Those two don't go together. City life is completely different from that. City life, to be honest with you, a lot of it is just very, selfish and, hey, I got to make money. I got to do this. I got to earn this. I got to make this. I got time. Everything's like, but in that other culture, it's very just like you're there, you're meditating, you're finding oneself, you're in your head more, man, so you could see, I could see why there was like a hard time coming back to city life. That would just be so difficult coming back from something like that. And, it's like for me, I mean, on a very, very low scale. So I'm Christian. So sometimes we will go on a mountain retreat. We go up to the mountains and we don't take our cell phones, and it's very, you're reading the Bible and you're getting into God's word, and you're connecting there, right? And then when you come back to work and everything, you're just like, oh man, it's just, there's an adjustment period. But he's like way extremes, way more extreme than that. So the adjustment period must be crazy. Now, for the video itself, I said I wanted to talk a little bit about the camera work and things like that. So it's not that old of a movie. It's 2009. I felt like it might be a little bit older, but it wasn't. But for 2009, I was watching some of the camera angles and some of the shots. I just love that stuff because I love making, movies and just film stuff, and I'm into all that. But I was impressed with so many of the different angles and the lighting things that they did, and the even at the very beginning when he's standing on his head and they're going around, the camera is so low to the sand. I was looking at this, it was almost like at the sand level, and that's just like, it was just so well done. And I'm just like, man, this is so cool. Some of the camera work is incredible in this little video that I watched. So I was really impressed with that, and I just wanted to talk about that because there was even shots when he was in the water, and a couple of shots where he was like off in the distance. He was walking, they had this big light coming on, and he's like walking through it, and it was just really cool, like camera angles and filmography and stuff, and I love that. So I just wanted to mention that. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to help me understand this story though, okay? Because this video it didn't show a lot of the, the adjustment back in the city, maybe at the end where he's, some of the fighting and some of that stuff, but a lot of it was some of the traditional, augury, worshiping or whatever they were doing, the meditation, things like that. So try to help me understand a little bit of that, because I am really not familiar with that at all. And of course, I depend on you guys because we're like a family. So I depend on you to help me to figure that stuff out. Okay. So anyway, please leave that stuff down in the comments below. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go right to quote of the day, because I think this video was decently long. It wasn't like crazy long or anything, but it was long enough, and I don't want to waste everybody's time. I know you guys got things to do. You got to get to work, you got to get to school, you got to get to your family, you got to take care of your kids, there's all kinds of stuff you guys got to get to. I understand that. So, and I appreciate you guys just spending 10 minutes of your day with me every single day. That's awesome. I appreciate that. But anyway, we're going to get to quote of the day, and I think a lot of you guys are going to know who said this. So I'm not going to say who said this quote, but I think you're going to figure it out. So here is today's quote of the day. Where there is love, there is life. That's it. That's your quote of the day. Leave a comment if you know who said that. Okay, I want to see if you guys know. All right, anyway, that is the quote of the day. I hope you liked it. Hope you liked this video, and thank you for your patience on waiting for this one. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. And I just hit the microphone. Bye.